This one silent mistake is causing millions of seniors over 65 to lose their leg strength, leading to deadly falls. The most shocking part? You're probably doing it every single day without knowing. That mistake, that silent habit, is allowing a devastating process to take over your body. It's not just getting older. A groundbreaking study in the Journals of Gerontology, Series A, revealed that lower body muscle power in seniors can decline twice as fast as upper body strength. Twice as fast. Think about that. My name is John, and for the last 15 years, I've dedicated my life to helping thousands of seniors just like you reclaim their strength and independence after my own father's terrifying fall nearly cost him everything. The CDC now officially recognizes the core reason for this weakness as a reportable medical condition, yet most doctors fail to mention the simple, powerful ways to fight back. The government estimates that over 30% of seniors in long-term care suffer from severe muscle weakness. We can stop this. It starts right now with understanding the 3 hidden enemies attacking your lower body. The first and most widespread reason your legs feel like jelly is a condition with a frightening name: sarcopenia. The CDC gave it an official disease code back in 2016. In plain English, it means age-related muscle loss. But it's not just loss, it's a relentless, accelerated wasting of your precious muscle tissue. It begins silently in your 30s or 40s, but after 65, it hits the gas pedal. You can lose up to 8% of your muscle mass per decade. This is the primary reason why activities that were once easy, like climbing stairs or getting out of a car, now feel like a monumental effort. Medical case study. Let me tell you about Mary, a 72-year-old from Dayton, Ohio. Mary wrote to me, "John, I used to love gardening. Now I'm afraid to even kneel down because I don't know if I'll have the strength to get back up. My legs feel like they belong to a stranger." Mary's story is heartbreakingly common. Her doctor told her it was just old age. That is a dangerous lie. It was untreated sarcopenia. So, what's the scientific reason? It's a double-edged sword. First, your body becomes less efficient at turning protein into new muscle. This is called anabolic resistance. You could eat the same amount of protein as a 30-year-old, but your body only uses a fraction of it to build strength. Second, the number and size of your muscle fibers, particularly the fast-twitch fibers responsible for quick, powerful movements, begin to shrink and die off. This is why you might feel strong enough to walk, but stumble when you have to react quickly to a trip. This next part could save your life. But here's what shocked me the most when I first researched this. Sarcopenia is a massive predictor of mortality. A study published in the Journal of Gerontology found that older adults with muscle weakness were 50% more likely to die earlier than their stronger peers. This isn't about vanity. This is about survival. So, how do we fight back starting today? It's simpler than you think. First, you must upregulate your protein intake, especially in the morning. Seniors need significantly more protein than younger adults to overcome that anabolic resistance. Aim for 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein with breakfast. That could be 2 eggs and a cup of Greek yogurt. This gives your body the raw materials it desperately needs. Second, you must send a powerful signal to your leg muscles that they are needed. The most powerful signal is resistance. Here is your first practical step: the 5-minute chair squat. Find a sturdy, non-wheeled chair. Stand in front of it, feet shoulder-width apart. Slowly, over a count of 4 seconds, lower yourself until you are just about to sit. Don't. Then, powerfully push back up to a standing position. Do this for just 5 minutes every single day. Don't worry if you can only do a few at first. Consistency is the key. You are directly fighting the muscle-wasting process. Have you ever felt that terrifying moment of weakness, that fear of not being able to get up from a chair or off the floor? Be brave and comment "yes" below. You are not alone, and we can beat this together. The second reason for your weakening lower body is something most people, including many doctors, completely overlook. They focus only on the muscle. But what tells the muscle to work? Your nerves. The shocking revelation is that your legs might be weak because of a neurological decline, a silent disconnect between your brain and your muscles. As we age, the nervous system can change. The speed at which nerve signals travel from the brain to the legs can slow down. More critically, we can start to lose the actual motor neurons, the specialized nerve cells that command our muscles to contract. Think of it like a light switch with old, frayed wiring. Even if the light bulb, your muscle, is perfectly fine, if the signal can't get there, it won't turn on. I remember this with my own father. He was doing his leg exercises, but he would still stumble. He'd say, "John, it's the strangest thing. I feel like my legs just don't get the message in time." That's when I stumbled upon research from the National Institute on Aging. They found that age-related loss of motor units is a primary contributor to loss of strength and coordination. It's not just muscle mass, it's muscle activation. So, what's the step-by-step solution to rewire this connection? We need to challenge the brain-body communication system. This isn't about heavy lifting, it's about precision and balance. Step 1 is the tandem stance. Stand with the heel of one foot directly in front of the toes of the other, like you're on a tightrope. Hold on to a counter or wall for safety. Just try to hold this position for 30 seconds. You'll feel your ankles and legs making tiny, constant adjustments. That is your nervous system firing on all cylinders, relearning how to maintain balance. Switch feet and repeat. Step 2 is the single leg stand. Again, holding on to something for support. Simply lift one foot off the ground. Try to hold it for 10 seconds, then 20, then 30. This seemingly simple act forces your brain to focus immense resources on stabilizing that one leg, strengthening those neural pathways. This is where most people make a fatal mistake. They think if they can't do it perfectly, they shouldn't do it at all. That is dead wrong. The attempt is what rebuilds the connection. Even if you can only hold it for 2 seconds, that is 2 seconds of powerful neurological training. The warning sign to watch for is a feeling of your feet being numb or disconnected, even when you're just sitting. That's a critical sign your brain-leg connection needs immediate attention. If you know someone, a parent, a spouse, a friend who is struggling with their balance or has seemed more unsteady lately, please hit that share button right now. This information could prevent a life-altering fall. Now for the third reason. In my opinion, this is the most dangerous and insidious of them all because it poisons your entire system from the inside out. I'm talking about chronic, low-grade inflammation. Think of it as a slow-burning fire inside your body that never gets put out. This internal fire is a deadly catalyst for muscle weakness. I once spoke with Dr. Elena Friedman, a geriatric specialist, and she told me, "John, I can often predict a patient's mobility issues just by looking at their inflammation markers." Chronic inflammation creates a catabolic state, meaning the body is actively breaking itself down, including precious muscle tissue. This inflammatory state also damages the endothelium, the lining of your blood vessels. This leads to poor circulation in your legs, starving your muscles of the oxygen and nutrients they need to function and repair themselves. Let's look at a real-world example. A member of our community, Bill, aged 78 from Florida, was suffering from terrible leg pain and weakness. His legs were often swollen. He sent us a picture of his typical before diet, full of processed foods, sugar, and unhealthy fats. These are a recipe for inflammation. We gave him a detailed protocol, a blueprint for extinguishing that internal fire. His after photo 6 months later was incredible. He was standing on a pier holding a fish he'd caught. He said the swelling was gone, the pain was a distant memory, and he could walk for miles. Here is that detailed protocol. You must become a firefighter for your own body. First, eliminate the arsonist foods. These are sugar, refined carbohydrates like white bread and pasta, and processed vegetable oils found in most packaged snacks. They are gasoline on your inflammatory fire. Second, aggressively incorporate fire extinguisher foods. Every single day, you should aim to eat something from this list. A handful of walnuts, a cup of blueberries in your yogurt, a salad with spinach and olive oil, a piece of salmon for dinner. I want you to make a special effort to add the spice turmeric, which contains the powerful anti-inflammatory compound curcumin, into your diet. A half teaspoon in a soup or on roasted vegetables can make a world of difference. The troubleshooting tip here is crucial. Many people say, "But John, I eat healthy," but they are still consuming hidden inflammatory ingredients. Check the labels on everything. That healthy salad dressing, it could be loaded with soybean oil and sugar. That whole wheat bread, it might have more sugar than a cookie. You must become a detective. Wait until you hear this. New research is even linking high levels of inflammation directly to that nerve damage we just talked about. So this one issue, inflammation, is attacking both your muscles and the nerves that control them. It's a devastating 1-2 punch. If this is making sense, if you're getting value from this, do me a small favor and hit that thumbs up button. It helps our channel reach more seniors who desperately need this information. Alright, you now understand the 3 enemies: sarcopenia, nerve disconnect, and inflammation. We've covered the fundamental battle plan. Now, let's talk advanced strategies, the lesser-known secrets that can accelerate your results and build a truly resilient lower body. The first secret is about how you exercise, not just that you exercise. It's called time under tension. Remember the chair squat? The advanced version is to slow it down even more. Take a full 10 seconds to lower yourself, fighting gravity every inch of the way, and take 10 seconds to come back up. This maximizes the work your muscles have to do, forcing more fibers to activate and grow, even without heavy weights. The second secret is incorporating resistance bands. These are cheap, safe, and incredibly effective. Here are 2 powerful band exercises. The banded glute bridge. Lie on your back, knees bent, with a band around your thighs. Push your hips towards the ceiling while actively pushing your knees apart. This awakens your glutes, the most powerful muscles in your lower body, which often become dormant from sitting. The second is the banded lateral walk. With a band around your ankles, take small side steps. This targets the hip abductor muscles, which are absolutely critical for stability and preventing falls. Let me read you an email from Robert, 81 from Pennsylvania. He said, "John, the chair squats helped, but when I added the bands you recommended, it was like a switch flipped. I felt a stability in my hips I haven't felt in 20 years. I walked my granddaughter down the aisle last month without my cane. Thank you." These are the victories that matter. Here is your implementation timer. Don't try to do everything at once. That's a common obstacle. In week 1, just focus on the slow chair squats and the tandem stance. In week 2, add the single leg stand. By week 4, you can start incorporating the band work 3 times a week. The diet is an ongoing commitment. This gradual approach prevents burnout and makes it a lasting habit. The most dangerous part is coming up. The biggest potential obstacle is thinking you need to feel sore for it to work. For seniors, this isn't true. Consistency is far more important than intensity. A little muscle ache is okay. Sharp pain is not. But the most dangerous part is coming up, where I'll reveal how these three problems combine to create a perfect storm for a medical emergency. If you want to keep receiving these kinds of detailed, life-saving health plans, make sure you click that subscribe button. We release a new video packed with secrets every single week. So far, we've talked about these three reasons for weakness as separate issues. But the comprehensive solution, the ultimate key to reversal, is understanding that they are dangerously interconnected. Think about it. Inflammation damages your muscle tissue and your nerves. A weak nerve signal means less muscle activation, which accelerates sarcopenia. Weak muscles from sarcopenia mean you're less active, which increases inflammation. It's a vicious downward spiral. The comprehensive solution, therefore, is to attack all three fronts simultaneously. This isn't about choosing one strategy, it's about adopting an integrated lifestyle. Your morning protein shake fuels the muscle, fighting sarcopenia. Your mid-morning balance exercises rewire the nerves, fighting the disconnect. And your anti-inflammatory lunch and dinner put out the fire, fighting inflammation. They work together synergistically. The long-term benefits go far beyond just leg strength. When you solve this problem, you are also drastically reducing your risk of diabetes, heart disease, and even some forms of dementia, all of which are linked to inactivity and inflammation. You're not just getting stronger legs, you're adding vibrant, healthy years to your life. You are preserving your independence. That is the ultimate prize. We've built a powerful community right here in the comments section. I want you to use it. Last week, a woman named Carol posted that she was struggling with motivation. Within an hour, 10 other members had replied with their own stories of starting small, offering encouragement. That is the resource I want you to tap into. You are not on this journey alone. Let's talk tools. First, for 1 week, keep a simple food journal. Write down everything you eat. This isn't for judgment, it's for awareness. You will be shocked where hidden sugars and inflammatory oils are hiding. Second, invest in a simple set of resistance bands. I'll link the ones I recommend in the description below. They are the best $10 investment you can make for your health. Your next step after this video is to schedule your new habits. Put 5-minute chair squats in your calendar at 9 a.m. Put balance practice at 11 a.m. Treat it like a doctor's appointment you cannot miss. If you only remember one thing from this entire video, remember this. Your body has a miraculous ability to heal and rebuild at any age. It is never too late. The belief that your weakness is permanent is the only thing that can truly defeat you. To make sure you don't miss our next video on the 3 healthy drinks that are secretly spiking your blood sugar, make sure you not only subscribe, but also ring that little notification bell. Okay, that was a lot of information, I know. So let's boil it all down to the 3 most important takeaways. First, your leg weakness is likely not just old age. It's a combination of 3 specific enemies: sarcopenia, muscle loss, neurological disconnect, nerve decline, and chronic inflammation, the internal fire. Second, you have the power to fight back with a 3-pronged attack. You must feed your muscles with more protein, rewire your nerves with balance exercises, and extinguish the inflammation with your diet. They must be done together.
And the third, most vital takeaway: it is never, ever too late to start. Your body wants to heal. You can rebuild strength, stability, and independence starting from the moment this video ends. I want you to make a promise to yourself right now, not to me, but to yourself. Promise that you will try just one thing from this video tomorrow morning. Maybe it's just doing 5 chair squats. Maybe it's just swapping your morning toast for 2 eggs. One small, single step. That is how every great journey begins. Don't let this just be another video you watched. Let this be the video that changed everything. The alternative is frightening. A continued slide into weakness, a loss of independence, and a life ruled by the fear of falling. You deserve better. Your family wants you to be strong and safe. Let's make that a reality. Look at the comments below. You will see hundreds of people just like you making the decision to fight back. Add your voice. Share what your biggest concern is. Is it your balance, your strength, the pain? Let us know so we can support you. Next video teaser. In our very next video, we're going to tackle another silent danger. The 5 so-called health foods that could be secretly destroying your memory and brain function after age 60. You will be shocked by what's on that list. So, before you go, do 2 things for me and for yourself. Hit that subscribe button and leave a comment telling me your single biggest concern about your leg strength. I read as many as I can. Thank you for investing this time in your health. It's the most important investment you'll ever make. Remember, your age is not a diagnosis, it's an opportunity. Click on the video on the left to learn about the foods harming your brain, or click the circle on the right to subscribe. Be strong, be safe, and I'll see you in the next video.